Visualizing video. Album review. Welcome to the program. This is Metal Robot Reviews.
Welcome to the Metal Robot Reviews channel. I'm your host, Tom McKay, and I don't know what's weirder. The fact that this is not a Christian or sacrilegious band with that album cover, or the fact that they took a really well-lit picture, added nothing else to the black empty void, and called it a day. Pretty interesting. Today we take a look at Eye of the Destroyer, a deathcore band from New Jersey. Now these guys have been around for quite a few years. They put out about 5 things since then, with 1 full length and the rest being EPs. And they've changed quite a bit since then, with their old drummer taking the place of the vocalist, and to fill the drummer void is a well-seasoned musician from the Garden State, who is pretty well known around that circle. So, will things change with that? Will everything change up when it comes to a head with Baptized in Pain, the most recent full-length release? Does this new lineup change anything for the good or for the bad? Well, let's not waste too much time. Let's get straight into it. I don't know why, right now it just sounds like someone screaming into my butthole. Like, that's all it sounds like to me right now. Yep, this is definitely deathcore. Everyone knows you're not musical until you include police sirens in your music. That's a lot of anger coming out of a guy who was just screaming into my butthole earlier. Dull movement. Epilepsy! Dull movement. Epilepsy! So wait, does being a death master mean that you're really good at death? Like, if you were to die on a TV show, like, you can play those characters like an actor, you'd just be so good, like, to the point where you actually just die on set, and then you come back to life the second the director yells cut? Like, are you that good? Is that what that means? You're listening to The Body Snatcher Wears Prada, only on Disney Channel. Is this song just one long breakdown with a guy talking about his dating life? Wait, is the song over? The song can't be over. Where? There's only like a minute left. Where the hell? Jesus! Open your eyes to this world filled with lies. You're ready to fucking mouth. Now you wait till I'm finished. Am I ready to fuck a man? What are you talking about? You're listening to Postmortem of a Cowboy on Disney Plus. Okay, I joke a lot, but this is the kind of shit that you would really want to wreck shit in. Like, just get in that pit, wreck shit. Like, that'd be dope as hell. This is the work of God. Quick question. Was this also the work of God? I have many questions about that. You know, the whole point of my job is to say things. But here, I'm not being given anything to say. Clean vocals in the deathcore stuff! Call the court police! Oh, jeez. Crap, I'm so sorry. I hit the shuffle button by mistake. I must have hit the shuffle button some points. I think we're back to earlier in the album. Give me 1 second. I'm going to fix that. Oh, no. We're on track. Huh. At least the energy's here. Oh my god, I'm starting to hear shit. I could have sworn I heard this track 2 tracks ago! What the fuck? Just get to the next one. Maybe I'll find something to talk about with that one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess there is something to talk about here. It's metalcore instead of deathcore. That's something! Oh shit. Looks like the engineer forgot to add everything else. Hey, I told you to stop taking the mic into the toilet. We heard that flush, motherfucker. This is violent by design. What would that make an actually fun album? Okay. Giving a bass drop in the beginning before the music starts doesn't give me something to talk about. Come on, give me something! You know what I miss? What I miss dearly? When you talked into my butthole. Okay, not really, but it was interesting. Really? You got me excited with a China hit at a BPM at 150, around there, just to disappoint me with the slow build? That was the point of the China! What the fuck? You got me excited for nothing! Nothing! What the fuck? This is hell for me. This is absolute hell for me. I would rather be reviewing the Bring Me the Horizon record. I would rather not, actually, but at least it'd give me something to talk about. This can't be nothing! I could tear that motherfucker a new one right now! God! I've got nothing for this. Oh, just let's get to the outro. Oh boy. Okay, look, I'm gonna keep this extremely short because I guarantee you probably have lives to get back to, so I'm gonna keep it brief. This album isn't bad. It's actually pretty decent. I liked a lot of the moments that were in here. Some of the moments had me really interested. The vocals were great. The guitars were chugging, the bass was thick, and the drums kept the rhythm together. It was straight deathcore. That's it, 10 out of 15. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say here. Okay, look, if that was an easy sell for you, and you're okay with straight deathcore, or that's even what you were looking for, then you can click off this video now. I've already sold the album to you, so there's no reason to keep going. That being said, I've got a bit more to say. So this album gives you exactly what you were expecting from a deathcore album. Nothing more, nothing less. The problem is, I wanted a little more or a little less. I can talk about a little more, a little less. I can make jokes with a little more or a little less. This album became a drag for me. I was not given any surprises. I got exactly what I was expecting from this whole thing. Legit, about less than halfway through, I ran out of shit to talk about. If you want a more detailed review for a deathcore album, or even, like, freaking this album, has pretty much already been summed up in my Whitechapel review, in my The Dark review. I have already talked about this album to death before it was even conceived. Okay, actually, hold on. Okay, there is one thing I can touch on, because it turns out 3 of the songs on this album were already released on previous EPs. That means Postmortem Mutilation, Starve and Hanging, and Violent by Design were already released. They did not have to be on this album whatsoever. At all. Jeez, no wonder this thing felt longer than it needed to be, and that the songs were done by other people. Look, your album might be great to see and hear live, and believe me, as someone who's been to a deathcore show, I can attest to that. Unless you can capture that sound live, I've got nothing to say here. 7 out of 15, because it was 10 out of 15, but finding out that you re-released 3 tracks docked you 3 points. See me after class. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the mosh pit next time. Have a good night.